All right, there we go. Now we're live streaming, Rich.
Mikey.
Yo, Dad.
Who that? N2DX. How you doing, buddy?
I thought that was you, Johnny boy. What's going on? We're live on the N2MDX channel. We're running the FTDX 9000 big boy and chilling out. Just 200 watts. That's all we got here today. We could put the amp line, but we're just running 200 this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, fine sir. That's 950. Huh? Sounds good, dude. Sounds good, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I just got a video. My granddaughter took her first step. She's walking.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. And no, not 950, 9,000.
Okay, 9,000. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. I actually seen a picture of it. Yeah, looks good. Did I hear Richie out here?
He's lurking in the shadows.
Or Hazlitt?
Yeah, he's lurking.
Other one said you are. He went to do software.
They're out here. They'll be back.
How's the weather down in Bayville?
In Beechwood, not too bad. It doesn't smell like smoke anymore. That downpour rain that we got yesterday, pretty much, I think, sealed the deal on any of the lingering, smoldering smoke that we had left over from the fire.
Oh yeah, that's right, Beechwood. You get evacuated?
No, Rob did.
Yeah, I heard text messages that he did. I got to get back to him.
Yeah, they evacuated Manahawkin, but then, like the next day, everybody was, I guess, allowed back.
I'll text him to see if his dipole melted.
No, I don't think so.
It's in the garage.
So that's it, huh? Nothing else?
Nah, no. Still looking for a place to relocate. I'm doing a lot of that.
Come on, you can come down here. You can hang out at wildfires.
Well, I'm looking in Atlantic County, and they had a lot of fires, I heard.
You know, down by Smithville is really nice. Around that area?
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's definitely going to be below you. Definitely below you.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I was going to go. I mean, I like Barnegat. I do. I like Forked River. So I might cash in this house one day. I was talking to my wife about it, and then buy something out cash where I don't have a mortgage anymore.
Yep. What was I going to say? Damn, I forgot what I was going to say now. This house is, it'll be sold when I'm ready to go, so I'm not worried about that. I already have a deal. Actually going up to look at up in Mullica Hill area on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's more west, right? Like southwest somewhere?
Yeah, by the Hamfest. I'm going up that way on Tuesday to look. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we're back down in South Jersey.
Okay, all right. So then we'll all be neighbors.
That'll be nice. Is there any Hamfest coming up? You guys planning on going to any?
Let me see. I was thinking about that. You know, let's get something going here. Let me go on the ARRL Hamfest site here at N2MDX. 1 second. Let's check out the calendar. I thought there was some coming up.
Yeah, I thought there was. Anyway, N2DX.
Oh yeah, next week. Let's do it. Surf City. It's like what the heck is that? It's down here somewhere. Old Barney.
Oh, old Barney. Yeah, I tested down there.
Yeah, it's I guess it's right near. Let's just open up the map here.
Should be in Stafford, around that way, right?
Long Beach Boulevard. Hold on.
I had a friend that was, might have been head of that club or the DX Association, Herb. Somebody out there.
Yeah, it's like 27 minutes from me. Stafford Township. Is that what you said?
That's what I said. Yep.
You got it, buddy. 27 minutes from me on the Parkway. So, you want to do it?
When is it?
It's the third. The third is a Saturday or Sunday? Okay, Saturday.
Third? Oh, you know me, man. I'll drive anywhere for a good breakfast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually call my. I have a. I go to a back specialist, and I have an appointment the third. I'm gonna switch it out. All right, cool. All right, let's do the third.
All right, get in touch with Robert. I'm sure he'll go.
Okay. You mean Roberto?
Roberto.
See if Ariel wants to come if he gets back in here. So the little one's walking already, huh?
Yeah, it's funny, man. I was waiting for her to start walking. She'll be a terror.
Is that your first grandchild?
Oh, no, second.
Damn, you old.
Oh, what was that? Someone said something.
Oh, I think there was a chicken out there. Sound like a chicken or a rooster?
It sounds something like a farm animal. Have you talked to Darren?
Yeah.
I heard through the grapevine. Did his wife have something happen to his wife?
That I don't know anything about. Oh, no, his wife's mother.
Okay.
Yeah, the wife's mother, I think, she wasn't feeling so good.
Did you order a tenny?
I'm waiting.
Well, there's something about tariffs on their webpage now.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir, in the forum. I think they stopped shipping on anything over $850.
So that they're not going to ship this radio?
I'm not sure. There's a lot of questions about it.
Yeah, I don't need it. Who cares?
Tariff impact on Apache product. DHL Express has suspended all deliveries to U.S. worth more than $800.
Where's this?
On the Apache Labs forum, go into Hot Topics.
Oh, so it's not on the Apache Labs news?
Oh, why would they tell you that? Yeah, but the Hermes Light 2, no tariff, and you can still get it out of China. $431 with all the boards shipped to your door.
How about them apples, right, Rich?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell this guy he can keep it. I'm not paying an extra $200. I'll wait.
By the time they're ready to ship, dude, tariffs should be over.
You think so?
That's my game plan.
I don't, honestly, Mike, I don't think anybody's going to get these radios come June. If anything, usually they're a couple months late from a target date. I figure, if anything, maybe August, September. And you'll be probably the first one to get it. You were first in the order. And then the rest of us guys that, whoever's outside of the first 50, you're not going to get it till next year.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know.
I'm looking around Halloween, maybe.
Tricks for treats?
A trick or treat.
I just said the same thing, Rich. We both doubled. I said tricks for treats.
Anyway, what's up, Richie? N2DDX.
N2DDX, KC2ZUR. Hello. Yeah, I tell you, I was surprised when I got the G2, because that when they listed that, I think I was getting the 7,000, and somebody came on and said, "Oh, there's been a problem with a few of them. They put the wrong parts," and I got real nervous. I never had an SDR radio. I figured, how am I going to know if there's something wrong with it, right? So I started, like, something wasn't right anyway. So I canceled it about 3 weeks in. And Chris just got his. Chris was lucky. KZ2N, he got the Mark III. He was one of the last ones to get one. So I canceled, and then it went up $500. And then I was getting a pit in my stomach. I'm like, $500. I really want the radio, $500. And then I didn't want to order it. I fought with that emotion for about 3 weeks. And then when I gave in, I get on the website, and lo and behold, I see the new G2, and I just said, I'm gonna order it, and that's it. That was in April. Supposed to take delivery in June. We got delivery in July. That was probably, and that was totally unexpected. That was quick, I thought.
Are you on the G2 right now, Richie?
No, it's all done. I'm going to go on it later, in a little while. I'm messing with I got the Hermes light, too. I was on that yesterday, all day, pretty much. And then I put the brick back on around, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm using that Hermes brick too. The one it's nice. It's supposed to be the same as the Apache Labs Hermes, but a little design different. They put the amplifier on the same board. They it is nice. It's really nice. It does 22 watts. Right now I have it scaled back to 2.5 watts because I modified the Mercury 3 and I can't really hit it that hard. So instead of so in the PA section, instead of cranking the number up to 100 or 38.8, I think I have it set at 47 to limit the power. I think I limited it to about 4 watts or so.
Oh wow, very cool. Oh, that's a brick, huh? Sounds good, man. I wanted to hear one of them. It runs Stetus and everything, right? Got pure single, all the good stuff.
Oh, well, let me get into that. I don't know. If nobody really programmed for this. So, yeah, I'm running the pure signal right now. And that was a little hard to get working. But I'm using Thetis 3.3. If you go past Thetis 3.3, 210.33, what happens is Richie... he on-synced the step attenuator, so the step attenuator does not work right. On transmit and receive, you get the ADC overflows and all that. Well, it's good now. Nothing. I don't have no overflows, no issues, not ADC overloads, nothing. and the pure signal's working perfect. So I had to come up with my own set peak number, because the set peaks that are in the software are not even close. And because I learned something about, the set peak and get peak, I was able to come up with the number. That was easy. So, and I understood what was going on. But yeah, it's working. This software 3.3, Richie's version, because he didn't change the step attenuator, works good. So it is working on this platform. Ziggy sent me, I don't know who Ziggy is, but I just got an email from him, and I emailed Reed, so I guess I was on the issue site. So whoever read it, stepped in. So I was just sent the link for version 210.3. It doesn't say anything about 3.3, but it was specially modified for him by Reed, the guy that does all the modifications, Reed Campbell, MI0BOT, who does all the modifications for the Hermes Light 2, and up to date. So, and he's good at that. He sets the step attenuators, and he knows what he's doing. And so I asked him if he would be willing to do it for this radio, because these radios are going to get real popular now. Now that they're starting to sell them, they're getting them back in production, and this guy in Germany is doing a great job. So Anton something, I don't know his last name, but he sent me this link. So there was a special version made for this radio, and it's version 210.3, and they uploaded it to the cloud. So I downloaded it from a cloud link, and I'm going to try it. So that's what I'm getting ready to do.
All right, man. Pretty cool. Sounds good, man. And I've seen a couple of those for sale already on QRZ and QTH. Good luck with it. It sounds good, man. I would never know the difference.
Thank you, Rich. Yeah, well, for the money, you can't beat it. But I can see why they're selling them. They get them, and they want to use the latest software. And even the Pi works with it, but you can't use the pure signal. So, it's all got to get worked out. All the bugs got to get worked out, and if it gets popular again, and I think it is, because now Apache Labs is going to come out with their version of the Hermes again. So it may be a little similar.
Yep. That's good, though, man. Competition is good. Keep everybody on their toes. For the price, you cannot beat them. N2MDX. Okay, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm just, excuse me, just toying around with the radio here.
Had enough buttons.
Well, let me see if I have it. Do I have it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to give you the breakdown if you guys are interested. I'll give you the breakdown from the Hermes Light 2 to the Brick 2. You interested?
Got a cup of coffee. Go for it.
Break it down.
Okay, so the Hermes Light 2, great radio. I love it. My favorite, and it's very inexpensive. $431. That's with the I/O board. Everything you need, everything they have available to your door. You assemble it. Assembly's easy, and they even drill the hole. Can't beat that price. For the Brick 2, well, from parts and kits, not on eBay, but from parts and kits, it's €4.99. I think it's $40 or $60 for the shipping, and by the time you put it through the converter, it's €560 for the brick and shipping. It comes out to $631. So for about $200, it's almost $200 difference. The same idea. You're getting an audio board built in. You're getting 14-bit instead of 12. So you get audio board, so receive and microphone jacks. You're getting a 22-watt amplifier versus a 7-watt, maximum power with the Hermes Light 2. And they give you the 7 watts where you don't need it. 30 meters. I mean, 6 point something on 20. All the bands do roughly 6 watts, except for 40 meters, 4.9 with the Hermes Light 2. This thing does 22 watts. So the extra power, the built-in audio board, the extra bit, and there was a couple other things I mentioned in an email, but yeah, well worth it.
Did it have 6 meters?
Yeah, that's what. Good point. Yeah, 6 meters. 6 meters alone, I would have paid the extra $200.
I was gonna say that has to be in there. That's a good deal. And how are you using the audio board, or are you going through back still?
Right now, I'm using the Thetis with the Focusrite and the SM58, but it doesn't seem like there's any latency at all when you listen to the receive on the built-in speaker. It's actually quicker than hearing it through the computer. So I'm sure you can plug directly in analog with any audio gear. You just got to get the attenuator. So if you're going from line output on an audio device to mic input, you need about a 30 dB attenuator.
All right, man. Sounds good. And I want to see if Richie's back. Richie, are you back? All right, very cool, man. Thanks for the breakdown.
And so are you?
Richie.
Hey, what's up?
My Lord, how you been?
Good, how you been, man? It's been a while.
You know.
What you been up to?
I don't want to convict myself, so I'm not going to say anything.
I hear you. Yeah,
Same old, man. Have you talked to any of the boys?
You guys double that last one.
I haven't heard from any of them in a while. Well, last time I talked to Mike was maybe about 2 weeks ago.
All right, very good. All right. Everything good with you, buddy?
Yeah, everything's good, you know, just chugging along, you know, doing what I usually do, much and nothing. Yeah, I've been, getting the house together because I, neglecting it all winter, so I got a few things I had to straighten out. You know, I had to paint lattice the other, when we had that nice day, I had to paint some lattice, man. What a pain in the neck that was. I got a full deck, I got to paint, or stain, I should say, and I got that to do. I got a bunch of stuff I got to catch up on.
All right, man. Very good. Good to hear you. I'm glad everything is good, and you sound wonderful.
Hey, what are you running these days?
I'm running the Anon still, the 7000.
Ah, Roger. Yeah, I guess. How do you like it? I guess you like it pretty good, right?
I've had it for over almost a year and a half now. Yeah, I like it, yeah. Put it this way, the Flex sits here, and the 101D just sits here now under the cover.
Yeah, well, they're there. That's what we do. We collect radios.
Yeah, well, you could say that. I'll probably sell the 101 when the new Anon comes in, but till then I'll just hold on to it. It's paid for. It ain't hurting nobody.
Yeah, it's fairly new. You hardly really, I don't know, you really haven't used it that much, right? And
I bought it. I thought there was an issue with it. I sent it back to DX. They're like, all right, dude, here, we'll just send you a new one. They sent me a new one, and I think I used it twice.
Oh, man, it's like brand new then. You still have your Hermes?
Yes, I do. Got the Hermes, too. Forgot about that.
I figured I'd bring that up. I figured you forgot about it because you didn't say anything about it. So, hey, John, it's good to hear you, man. It's been a while. I'm glad everything's good. Everything's good with you. Health-wise, everything's good?
Oh, yeah, everything's good, man. Yep, can't complain at all. And if I did complain, someone would probably hit me with a frying pan.
N2RL. Go ahead, Rich. Pick it back up. My grandson's here. I gotta go see what he wants, so I'll be right back. John, it's good talking to you, man. I hope to catch you some more. You always on this frequency? Where do you hang?
40 or 80, man. That's about it. I don't really do 10 anymore. It's been quiet, so.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing with me. But I talk to Ed and Joe on 10. They're on every night, so I shoot the breeze with them once in a while. I go to our old frequency and I give a shout there, nobody comes back. 2 meter, nobody comes back. So I guess they're taking a long vacation from radio.
I don't know, dude. I've reached out. I don't know. That's all I can do. Reach out. All right, buddy. I'll keep in touch. Take care of your grandson. He must be getting old by now, and I'll be here for a little while. Hope to talk to you again.
Yeah, he's gonna be 7 years old pretty soon. Time's going fast, bud. He's getting older. He's still young, and I'm getting older. So, all right, John. Good talking to you, buddy. Like I said, we'll keep in touch, and if I hear you out here, we'll jump in and talk some more. Go ahead, Rich. Pick it back up. N2REL.
Quick, I got it. Yeah, I just telling Mike, I just got a video this morning of my granddaughter taking her first steps.
Oh, that's another thing, John. I got a new addition too. I got a granddaughter. It's 18 months old.
All right, very cool. All right, man. They get younger and we get older.
Yeah, and she just started walking about almost a month now. She just started walking.
All right, very cool, man. Very cool. All right, pick it up, guys. She might be loading software.
Yeah, I'm here. Just listening.
How do you like that big boy?
It's the monster.
Is it bigger than the 101?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Has a built-in power supply, I take it.
Yeah, there's a big weight factor here.
Mike, is that the 400 or the other one?
This is 200 watts, yeah. The MP, I believe, is 400 watts, which I do not need.
No, but that's, it's like this one here, right? It's got its own power supply?
Yes.
I was just looking it up on the computer. That is a nice radio, man. That's the way they should have built the 5000. Same way with the meters. I like the meters on that radio you got. It looks really nice.
I believe your radio, if I remember, was 52 or 53 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's 82.
Wow. You got some heavy-duty stuff in there.
Right. And it's fun moving around, I gotta tell you.
I like the XLR.
Yeah, this XLR in the front, you can turn on 48 volts inside the radio to give it phantom power.
Yeah, that's the ticket. I like that little option they put there. Why others don't do it? Mikey, you were on 10 meters in this area for a while, right?
I still get on 10.
Remember that kid, I think his name was Ralph in Farmingdale, WAD?
Ralph in Farmingdale. You're not talking about the old guy Ralph.
He used to come on a little intoxicated.
Yeah. WAD, Ralph. Yeah, he passed away, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna. I got an email that my buddy. They used to arrest the hell out of me. That guy.
Yeah, the thing is, when he wasn't drunk, actually, he was a nice guy. And then when he got, he just got belligerent on the airwaves. That was the problem, Ralph. He did that off the air, but you can't. He's a grown man. You're not gonna tell him. But it's a shame. He was on the radio a long time.
Yeah, actually, I think my realtor mentioned his property. I think she had me look it up.
I think he had a horse on there at one time.
If it's the place I'm thinking of, it was by the UPS tower over that way. I think it was.
Or he owned a horse or something like that. N2MDX.
Wow, you came up a lot, man. The band must flipped. You sound beautiful.
Yeah, it's going back. I see you going down and up. Yeah, it's moving around. About 10 o'clock, you'll see it in full swing. This band.
I'm going to head out to Newark this afternoon, going to the Devil game.
Oh, so Ariel.
He said he had to go take care of his granddaughters.
Oh, we forgot to ask him about the fest.
Is it indoors, outdoors, both? Is that a big, little?
I never been to this one, but we got another ham here listening. This Bill, he's a neighbor down here too. Hey, Bill, if you hear me, let me know. Let us know if you're going to the ham fest as well. We'll meet you down there. Say hello, have some coffee, whatever stuff they got. Oh, do breakfast in the morning. Do that too, right, John?
Absolutely. Is that Bill, that the guy that came with you on Mullica Hill?
No, that's my friend Rick.
I'll be right back, going to get a cup of coffee.
Roger. And N2MDX, listen in.
You hear me?
I do.
Oh, wait a minute. How about now?
There we go. Mercury Power. K2XT N2MDX. Good morning.
Good morning to you and all the other guys here. I had the 80-meter antenna on.
All right, very good. Well, you sound excellent. We were talking about a ham fest this weekend, Saturday. I guess we're all going to be going. You're welcomed if you'd like to come to the ham festi.
I'm not going to commit to it yet because I've got a trip on Thursday up to North Jersey. My dentist is up there and my daughter. Then on Friday, I've been thinking about going out to Tutstown, Pennsylvania, to the antique flea market out there at Reniger's facility. But I haven't been there in several years, and I don't know, I just thought I'd go out there. So that would be 3 days in a row taking a trip, so I don't know. I'm going to wait till later in the week before I decide. Where's this one at? Spring Lake?
No, Stafford Township, this LBI area.
Okay. We run everybody else off?
No, everybody's in here somewhere. You got Richie, and John. Everybody's getting a cup of coffee or something. I forgot to make my bialy this morning. I'm going to probably throw one in the toaster in a few minutes. So as soon as somebody comes back here, we'll make a dash for the toaster. Yeah. So I'm on this microphone. Oh, wait, let me see. So I have two mics going here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah. So somebody hears me on the live stream. I'm talking to one mic, but it's really not that mic. This mic here's for the live stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, it's kind of... It's weird how I got things set up here.
I see the live stream here. I'm unable to read the labels on the button in the front panel. Should I be able to?
I don't know. You got a pair of glasses?
Yeah, I got my glasses on.
All right. Because it is what it is. The lighting in here is not that great, Rick. So it is what it is, man. Nothing's perfect in this world, unfortunately. I wish there was. I'd be a millionaire.
I'm trying to read the numbers on the left-hand meter. I see the second scale down is PO, power output, but I can see when you're talking, but I can't tell how much power it is.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. You're good. It's 200 watts. What is that, John? What does it say?
I said, oh, you're not a millionaire?
No, I wish. Rick's a millionaire. I'm gonna go borrow a couple of shekels from him.
That'll be the day. Hi, John. N2XT, Rick here.
Good morning, Rick. N2DX, John here.
Yeah, John, you met, that's Rick who you met at the Hamfest that day.
Oh, the poor guy that was with you?
Yeah. You know, that's what Rob said about you.
No. Rob's funny, man. We walk into the place, 2 steps. The first thing he looks at, he buys. I'm like, dude, man, you gotta look. Because Eric was selling the same item for, I think, $25 cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, they got to put tariffs on all the stuff now at the Hamfest. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard, yeah,
Yeah, like Mauser charged a tariff.
Oh, my God, they hit me up already with this. I don't want to get into it.
That's true, they did that?
Yeah, well, I bought some transistors for my amp, and yeah, they charged me another $5 on them.
It's the only company I've heard of, local or online based, that is, has a line item called tariffs they're adding on.
But in all fairness, Mauser has great service, and their stuff is like it gets here in like 3 days. It's at my door, you know, John.
Oh, yeah. Half of the time you buy stuff there, shipping's more anyway because you're buying small items.
But I'm saying it gets to your house really quick.
Where are they located?
I'm not sure. Maybe Texas, I think.
They are in Texas.
Yeah, from Texas, 3 days, man, that's pretty impressive. Rick could tell you, I buy a lot of stuff from them. And as soon as I place the order, within a couple hours, I have shipping. I'm like, whoa, I got to track it already? And it's at my door. I'm like, this is crazy.
Well, you can't beat that service, right?
Yeah, so whatever, $5 tariff, whatever. The part's here. So I'm always tinkering things and fixing things. So I could go to DigiKey, which I went to a couple of times, but it took much longer, 5 days, I think. So Mouse is quicker.
Well, to find a company that will take your order and ship immediately and not have a minimum of $25 to $100 is pretty good these days. Always go to Amazon and buy almost anything.
$18 more and you can have it shipped by 2 o'clock. We're opening up an Amazon warehouse about 2 miles from me. I wonder how quick we'll get stuff then.
But yeah, a guy came here yesterday, made a delivery, and the only sound I heard was him dropping the box on the front porch. I did not hear the vehicle drive up
Well, they got the big electric
driving
ones.
away. It was one of those big gray trucks. Are they electric?
The big gray ones are electric, yep.
Hey, Rick, I just got your text. I responded back.
I also noticed that we're getting a lot of Amazon deliveries by private people in their private car.
I know they're doing that, but I've only seen deliveries here one or two times by one of those guys. I think I live near south of Freehold here, near the Great Adventure Park, and I think the Amazon warehouse is over just north of Allentown on Interstate 195, less than 10 miles from here. I don't know if that really has anything to do
the Glenwood
with
Golf
how
Course
they
in
are.
Old Bridge, too, and they're turning that into the Amazon warehouses.
Do you know this area, John?
A little bit. Are you down by, wasn't there, what was there? You had Great Adventure, and what was that? There was like a drive-through zoo down there. What was the name of that place?
I don't know. But yeah, that's where I live. And okay, just north of there, where that road intersects with Interstate 195, there's been a lot of development in the past 10 years, fast food restaurant type stuff. And there's a gigantic warehouse there that was probably completed 2 years ago. It's empty. There's no activity around there at all. And from what I understand, it's an Amazon warehouse. That may or may not be true, but it's a big waste of space. That facility sort of parallels Interstate 195, but you can't really see it too clearly from the road because of the trees.
Wow. Tax write-off, maybe something, or future use. Yeah, I think the other place I was thinking was Jungle Habitat.
But jump out here just for a second. I got a phone call.
Remember that place, Michael?
I do not.
I don't know. Weird New Jersey says there's still animals running around there. Anyway, N2DX for official
WZ2P.
N2MDX and WZ2P. Good morning.
Hey, it's Rich. What's going on?
Yes. Hello, Rich. How are you?
I'm good. Just turned the radio on about 5 minutes ago. Just heard a couple of guys out there. Just wanted to say hello. Nothing important. Finally, we got some sun.
Yeah. I'm on a new radio today. How's it sound, all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the signals are not super great yet. You know how that goes on 40 this early. It'll get better, I guess. But what do you got? Oh, wait, are you on that new Yaesu you bought? You told me about it the other night on 80, I think. The 5000, fully loaded with leather interior. It's got the Corinthian leather knob.
Yeah, it's an FTDX 9000. It's got the Playboy interior. Remember, like when we used to do back in the day with the Guido mobiles? It's got the garter belts and the spinners and the Jubilees. It's got all that.
Velvet VFO.
The dice.
Nice. Well, you got the Italian Milwaukee horns hanging from the rear view.
That's it. We got the horns and we got the furry dice.
I'm not Italian, but I used to have those. I used to have the horns on the when I had a '73 Monte Carlo. Remember those? The big boat.
Oh, good times, man. They don't make those tanks anymore.
Got Mary glued to the top of it.
It had a lot of nose, that car.
The plastic Jesus on top there, Mikey.
Yeah, who said something about the plastic? Oh, that was the guy that took his own life, the comedian, Richard Jennings. Remember when he made that thing on stage about that?
Platypus man.
Yeah, it's crazy that. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, the rig sounds wonderful, Mike. Really, it does, and that's a nice rig. Too bad Anon doesn't come out with one of those.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
They'd sell like hotcakes for 20 grand.
$20,000 plus $5,000 on tariff.
Man.
It'd be $20,000 plus a couple $1,000 on the tariff.
Exactly. I'm sure it makes you like going back to knob radios once you got one of those things in front of you. That's the king.
Yeah, I like my SDR though. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted here. I like my SDR.
Yeah, but you only like the you like the SDR because of the capability and the audio quality, right? But imagine you could get a knob radio that does it all like that. I mean, I know the G whatever 2 is something, but it's not the same.
The thing is with this radio here, you have everything up front. Kind of like if you're looking at your GUI, your Thetis, everything's up front like that. That's the same thing with this radio. That's the thing that I like about this. Where you get those other radios, let's say like an FTDX10, everything's menu driven, which I do not like.
Right, you got a button, a switch, and a knob for every function without deep diving.
Yeah, everything's right up front. It's right on the console, right here up front. It's great. It's like operating a plane. As like I said, FTDX10 menu. It's like, oh God, really?
Well, those devices that, those switches and knobs and buttons, they cost a lot of money. Quality ones do.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple guys in here. We got my friend out there, N2MDX, Richie Ariel somewhere, ZR's in there somewhere, and who else was in here? Rick, K2XT, had a phone call, and I think that's it for the group, N2MDX.
I'm back. Who joined while I was gone?
Oh, no,
Hey, this is Rich, Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa, New York. I'm about 50 miles north of New York City in the Hudson Valley.
Okay, that was either a double or a triple. I'm not sure which.
Yeah. Yeah, Rich.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is Rich, Whiskey Zulu 2 Papa. I'm about 50 miles north of New York City, across from West Point on the Hudson.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you, Rich. I was going to say, with all those knobs and buttons on the front panel, if any one of them becomes intermittent or fails, the radio is degraded. And typically those kind of radios, as Kenwoods, ICOMs, Yaesus, have dozens of multi-pin connectors and ribbon cable inside.
Oh, thank you for the most exciting news of the morning.
Very inspirational.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the radio and just throw it. No, I'm just going to put it in the garbage pail now.
Excuse me, where in upstate New York are you?
Well, it's not. I mean, you could call it upstate. I wouldn't call it. I'm only 50. I'm in Garrison, 50 miles north of New York City, roughly.
You didn't say Garrison, did you?
Yeah, that's where I'm located.
I'm going to ask you, is there a general store in Garrison?
There used to be. I mean, you're talking about in Cold Spring there, or where are you talking about?
I'm not sure. My friends moved up there years ago. Their names are Vinny and Sue, and they bought a general store in Garrison.
Yeah, there is kind of a general store. Is that what it's called today? I forget. I haven't been up, up in that part for a while, but it's not my normal direction of travel when I leave my house. But yeah, it may still exist.
Yeah, there were a bunch of deadheads. I wonder if they're still up there. All right, very cool. Thank you. N2DX.
Yeah, down in the area of Cold Spring, it is kind of a hippie village, Lots of people come up from Manhattan, get on the train, because you can take the train in about an hour from Grand Central on an express, be up here.
All right, man. It sounds like where they would be then.
Lots of antique shops, crap like that.
Yeah, I think they used to have a store. They sold, like, had videotapes, like breakfast and knickknacks, milk and stuff like that, egg sandwiches, lunch.
Yep, sounds like exactly the Cold Spring. There's a street there that is pretty filled with that kind of stuff.
All right, very cool. All right, guys, pick it up, N2DX.
No, you're good, John.
Hey, tell me this. If you had VCR tapes and a working VCR player, can you drive a modern flat-screen TV with a VCR player?
Sure.
Well, wait a second.
You can. I don't think they have HDMI, but it depends on the TV if it has the inputs for it. Go ahead, Rich.
Well, because what I was going to say is if you're talking about connecting it up conventionally to like the F connector, right, that's got an analog output and your TVs no longer have an analog input on the tuner. So unless you had a converter to take like a RGB or whatever, the analog output to like an HDMI, then yes, but you'd need a little bit of intermittent hardware somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah, that's another way of asking the question.
Exactly like Richie said. Unless it's an older TV, and then there you go.
I still have a working CRT type receiver. It's a Magnavox from 1997.
Oh my God.
I can hook up my equipment and watch them, but I was tempted earlier this week to begin throwing away VCR tapes.
So, I used to love VHS. I had so many. I used to collect them. And, you know, when I first started with the VHS world, I had the top load, you know, and then the front load came out. And it was all fancy schmancy. And I was so excited to get a front load VCR. And then I said, you know what? These suck. They don't beat the top load. And, because the front load, you know, the tape will get stuck in there. You have to open up the whole case. With a top load, 2 screws, you pop the cover and get to the tape. So yeah, it was Rich, you remember that?
Yeah, I used to have the Panasonic one that was somewhat portable. That was a top load, and you had a strap on it, and then you had the big video camera you carry around with that thing strapped around your shoulder.
My God, walking around with those video cameras back in the day, 10-pound video camera. Now you got this little iPhone.
I got a pretty good collection of Beavis and Butthead VCR tapes if anybody's interested.
Oh, God.
I also have a DVD player. It's the same situation, isn't it?
I tell you, I never, I know the DVD and the seat. It's just, ending with the Blu-ray, and I don't know. I think the whole disc thing was just a stupid moment in time, I believe.
It was convenient for a while.
Players are analog output, right?
Well, some of the better ones may have had like an optical out on the audio at least. I'm not sure about video, how that works. If it doesn't have an HDMI, it probably has analog out, which would again require some conversion.
I'm just trying to think if I should chuck all this stuff and make room in the house for more modern stuff.
Well, you can very inexpensively buy like what the hell is it? Composite video or regular analog video to HDMI. They sell boxes, at Amazon. I bet you for under $20, I bet you could get something.
I don't even know what HDMI means. What does an HDMI plug into?
An HDMI connector?
And then?
But then bump.
And then what about the display?
Yeah, HDMI out, HDMI in. Done.
So you buy a monitor, it has HDMI input?
Output.
Right, because realize your old stuff used to have the different like RGB different colors
Output
coming out
input.
analog. Or I forget what was the next level. It basically had separate colors just for the video part, and then you had left-right audio, whereas the HDMI compiles all of that together into a digital form, which includes all the video data and the audio data, left and right and all that. Over.
Okay, so the analog player had it had 3 RCA jacks with 3 different colors and separate audio. I understand that. So you're saying those cables, those 5 cables, would all plug into this HDMI adapter that Mike says you can get from Amazon, and then the HDMI output from that device will go into a flat screen monitor.
That's exactly right.
And I could watch my VCR tapes. The only thing I have that's probably somewhat valuable to me is I think I have some homemade stuff, like of my daughter graduating from high school 25 years ago.
Well, and then you could go a step further, and you could digitize that on like a hard drive, and this way it's archived in a digital format, so that you could watch it like even on a regular computer, or email it, or put something up on YouTube, etc.
And what kind of software? What do you call that software?
I'll be right back, fellas. N2MDX.
I was gonna say that's Mike's wheelhouse, but wait for Mike, because I don't do any of that, but Mike might know when he gets back.
What was that? Go ahead.
Well, archiving, let's say he gets one of those analog to digital converters, so that he can now take his analog videotapes and save them on his computer. For like YouTube or whatever, if he wants to upload it or make a DVD, what kind of software would you recommend for that, Mike?
Well, first, like you said, he's got to need some type of converter that actually converts over to USB, so you can connect it to the PC, and then you can actually back it up to a drive. And then you can take it from the drive, you can upload them to YouTube.
So we had HDMI output from this Amazon adapter, and now how do we get to USB?
No, it doesn't have to be HDMI. I personally, you got RCAs in the back of that thing, right?
Well, the VCRs do, yeah.
Right, so let me look for the converter for you that has the USB adapter to the PC. Give me a second. Okay, you guys talk. I'll be back. N2MDX.
We can do it sometime later.
Somewhere and they'll do it.
Nah, it's easy, John. It's not too bad. But I'm just going to be away from the radio for a few minutes. N2MDX. Go ahead, John.
Can't you, don't they have a service someplace like Walmart or somewhere? Walgreens does that?
There may be, there's definitely services that do that. They're not hard to do yourself, if it's something you're trying to be budget friendly about. But yeah, so what Mike will come up with, they have also, instead of the HDMI output, they'll have a USB output, so that now it interfaces right to your computer, and it takes all the video and audio through the USB, and now you can just store it on your hard drive on a computer.
Okay, I'll follow you on that part. Then after we get all this solved, believe it or not, I have 8mm tapes. 8mm color film from the 50s.
Well, believe it or not, they make devices that you shine into a very small. It's got a projector, I think, that basically shines the image on a small, small space, and then has a video camera attached, so that you can take the real old footage and digitize it by re-recording it, using a CCD type, technology, which is what your cell phone has, etc.
That would be awesome. I was born in '46. And we took lots of home movies all through the 50s and 60s. And they probably haven't even been viewed since sometime in the 70s. And I think I still have them here in the spare bedroom back in the corner of a closet somewhere. I think there's a whole box, maybe 50 of them.
Yeah, there are services that provide digitization of that, and they even have some pretty good enhancing software. So it actually looks the regenerated digital one looks better than the original.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah,
I have no idea how good the color still is. It fades over time, right?
What you just said.
The color fades over time on Kodachrome film, doesn't it?
It's a little rustic looking.
I don't know. I haven't seen it since I had a projector in the 70s. I know my sister, who is 72 years old, is on some of those films as a toddler.
What'd you say they were? 8mm?
Yeah, 8 or Super 8.
Okay. Yeah. I actually think I have a projector somewhere with that screen that you set up and pull it down, that little silver screen type thing.
Yeah, we always just showed them on a white wall. Set it up
I picked it up at the Englishtown auction.
What'd you say about an auction?
Englishtown.
What about it?
I believe that's where I picked up that projector.
Oh, I see. Is Englishtown still functional?
The auction is. The track's gone.
There's also a big flea market out at Columbus, not close to the Delaware River. You ever been there?
Columbus, I think that's what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
I don't, probably so, but Sunday's the big day. The last time I was there was 2 years ago, and I kept saying to myself, I've been here before. I've seen all this stuff before. I've seen this exact layout and all these vendors before. Is there anything new here? And at the time, it was about this time of the year, we were looking to buy some, plants to set out, tomato plants, pepper plants, and there was nobody there selling that stuff. Just T-shirts and hats and tennis shoes, mostly Chinese surplus junk, hairspray.
Englishtown, every now and then you'll find something good.
You still complaining, Rick?
No, I want to go to a flea market where there's people cleaning out their garage.
It's like that old guy that sits in a chair. You got to dust him off, the cobwebs around his head. He's like, hey, what day is it?
Selling 2 left shoes?
Yeah, he's like, what? I can't buy nothing good anymore.
How about hairspray and surplus toothpaste?
You hear him? You see? He's talking about toothpaste and hairspray, John.
That's what they sell at Columbus.
Who talks about this?
Wait, Columbus, is that in Pennsylvania?
N2MDX.
No, it's in New Jersey.
Did you ever come back?
I think it's on Route 206. Close to the
I think I
Delaware
was
River,
at that
south
one.
of
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage in there. That's the one where part of it's indoors and part of it's outdoors kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been to that. They have a big fruit market and, some places with new stuff and then the outdoor stuff. You go there in July and you melt like a friggin' ice cream out in the heat.
Right.
I used to have a place on LBI, and we used to, every once in a while, would go to that flea market.
Okay, so I think I found the device for you there, Rick. It's called a composite USB video capture card, and it converts analog to digital as well. You could stream right from this device as well and record. You could do it all on Amazon. $30.
You gonna send that over to me?
How much money you got, Rick?
I got $31.
All right, it's $31 plus N2MDX's finding fee, which is $10.
Oh,
The MDX
finding
tariff.
fee. Okay, put it on my tab.
Tariff?
It's my tariff. All right, sending it over to you, Rick. Give me a second. By the way, if you got Amazon Prime, it'll be there by between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. in the wee hours of the morning.
I do have Prime until Friday of this week. Then my file runs out.
Oh, you like me?
I've been a Prime member for several years. Seems like it's gotten to be a lot of money, and I really wasn't making use of it. So I stopped it in January. Then they saw me buying things, and they offered me a free 1-month trial. I took it.
Well, they're probably going to re-up it unless you actually cancel it.
That's right. It's something like $14.99 a month.
If you don't re-up it, how is Kate Perry going to go to the moon?
I can't believe she's going to do that. Maybe she'll just stay there.
Is that a standalone or is that a card?
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
It's like a little device. It looks like a dongle, you know. It has the jacks, the RCAs, the three. You know, the yellow for video, the RCAs, white and red for audio. And you got the USB on there for the computer. Then you have the HDMI. It has everything. It's pretty cool.
Sounds it.
Since you're not going to send it to me, give me a keyword I can search on.
I already sent it to you, dude.
Sounds like we all need one of those things.
Telling you. They have a better unit than that one, I think. Let me see. That one didn't have too many. Oh, wait. This one has better reviews. Hold on, Rickster. I think I found a better one. This one has a $5 coupon. You know what? I like this one better. Stand by. All units.
Okay, well, you know me. I'm not going to order it this quick. I have to study for a while.
Oh, please.
I have to know what I'm buying.
No, you don't. Just take the word from Mikey.
Just let Mikey spend your money.
Listen, it's $30. You're not breaking the bank there, old man. And if you don't like it, you can return it. It's Amazon. So I sent you the one that says, get this one. That's the one you get. N2MDX.
Just let Mikey spend your money.
Okay, this is called Video Capture Card. USB 3.0 high-speed interface.
That's the one. That's the one.
So what do they mean by streaming here in this context?
Well, in case you got any like naked videos of yourself and you want to put them on YouTube for live for the people.
So it would come off of a VCR tape, out of a VCR player.
Right to YouTube, and you'll chase everybody away. Yep.
And then you just run it into your PC. Okay, I got it.
Hey, Rich, it went right over his head.
That thing brings all of your old hardware into the 2025 era.
Yeah, it didn't go over my head. I just ignored your infantile.
Ignored it.
Infantile?
Your
My childish behavior? Is that what you're saying?
childish behavior, right?
Sometimes a 7-year-old comes out. Anyway, it looks like a very cool device. It's got some good, actually almost 5 stars, Rick. And guess what? It's got a $5 coupon, so now you're only paying $24.99.
You know, it's going to be funny. Maybe the $5 coupon is only being offered to you, Mike.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
That'll cover the tariff.
No, sometimes it offers up just to certain users. When you send them the link, they don't see the same thing.
No, I don't see anything about $5 off.
And you know why that happens, Mike? He doesn't see it. You know why that happens? Because you looked up the other one, and they probably used the cookies that from you looking up the other one. They said, "Hey, this is how we're going to attract them. We're gonna send them a $5 coupon. He'll go with ours."
You're funny. Hey, I'm gonna send it to you, Z2P. John, did you want this?
Well, that's the way some of this works. You know, they do see that you're viewing other stuff, so they spend a premium on Amazon to get that metadata so that they can offer you up stuff individually. But yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I suspect they do that kind of thing with the changing prices for the things that are in your cart. You check in one day and you see several items have changed price, sometimes only by a penny.
All right, Richie, it's in your email. Tell us what you think.
I think I'm going to get one of these, Mike.
That's what I'm saying. It's nice. It's good to have. I would get one.
Okay, I've got 6 items in my cart right now. Video capture card, quart of permethrin, Logitech corded mouse, replace mine.
So I do see the coupon.
Ah, you see, it's for everybody, Rich.
Where is it?
My price shows $29.89. No, $29.99. Is that what the price is before the coupon?
That's right.
It's amazing. How the frig do they make this thing for $30? That's crazy.
Volume.
China.
And as the comedian said, it's not coupon, it's coupon.
We said coupon.
Yeah, what's his name from Blue Collar? Ron White. Yeah, Ron White, the comedian. He says coupon. All right, let's hear it, Rich. What do you think?
It's unbelievable. I'm looking through it. I'm thinking, geez, man, this thing it's nice. It looks like it's a little metal box and everything.
And that you see all the features, right?
It's crazy, yeah. It's one chip that does it all.
Okay, you see that, Rickster? You joined the group today, and look what you got.
I still don't see the $5 off. I guess they're not offering it to me.
Oh, because they heard you complaining it earlier. That's why.
Yeah, they heard you were gonna cancel your Prime.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No coupon for you.
You'll get no coupon.
Well, how many times have we been saying, I don't want to send this out to General, but I'll send it to you first, Mikey. How many times are you talking about, something, and all of a sudden something comes up on your phone? You know your phone's listening to you, right?
I had this conversation with my partner at work, and we talk about something. And not only I was talking about it by my desk, he's only a few feet at his desk, and he's like, "Hey, Mike, you were just talking about this. It's on my phone." It's like, it's crazy.
Yep, it's great. It is nuts. It's almost like, and you accepted all that when whatever app you installed. Yes, I accept.
Siri has to be listening to everything that is in range of the mic on your iPhone.
Siri definitely listens more than my wife. And let's not forget about Alexa. She's always listening as well.
Have any of you guys tried Copilot?
No, I heard of it. I haven't tried it. I guess you have?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You talk to it like I'm talking to you, and it responds quickly. You can say, so what about I need a recipe for pizzelles? Oh yeah, no problem. Here's the recipe. Hey, if you asked it the question about how to do the conversion of the video, it would just immediately talk to you right back, tell you where to get it, what model to get, and all that.
Yeah, it's well, for some reason Alexa's not that fast. I guess they have to change the AI configuration on her, but yeah, Copilot's quick, huh?
I've got an app here that when you talk to it in English, it repeats it back in Bulgarian.
Yeah, check this out, right?
Hey there.
Hold on.
Copilot, your AI companion. You can chat with me just like you would with a friend.
Wait.
I'm here to help answer questions, bounce around ideas, or even chat in different languages. If you ever want to
Okay, come on, bro.
or how fast I talk, you can do that in the settings.
Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm ready to jump in. You hear me all right?
Yeah.
Hang on. I guess I did something to it.
He sounds like he's from Australia.
Yeah, you could change the voice. So, a Copilot, you know who N2MDX is?
I'm not sure who N2MDX is. Could you tell me more about them?
A ham radio operator. Can you tell me who that is? Maybe you look at QRZ.com?
I can't look up specific call signs or user information on QRZ.com. But if you're curious about amateur radio in general, I'd be happy to chat about that.
And it's like that's how quick it works.
Wow, it's like you're talking to somebody. It's crazy.
So now you could ask, he can't look you up, but you could ask him about ham radio, and it'll be like instantaneous responses.
Yeah, so hopefully they're using Copilot for the AI, what do you call it, for the robots, that they're designing, the Tesla bots or whatever. I mean, if you could talk to the robot like that and it's quick response, I mean, yeah, you don't have to be married anymore.
Right, exactly. So, hey, Copilot, tell me how to say ham radio in Italian.
Sure thing. Ham radio in Italian is radio amatore.
Wow.
Hey, Copilot, can you do me a favor and tell me if Rick took his showers today?
I did not.
He just said I can't tell if somebody took a shower today.
I also didn't take something else.
I'm here for conversation, not to check up on people's shower schedules.
Mikey pisses off Copilot.
Oh, that's great.
That Copilot is running on a PC or an iPhone?
I'm on an Android.
That's pretty funny.
It's a free app. Yeah, I think it's part of Google. I think Google owns Copilot. But yeah, it's just unbelievable. I was sitting there while my wife and I were watching a movie, and I was demoing it to her, and she was just cracking up, man. You can ask it. I mean, there are things like, looking up a call sign it won't do. I guess it can't do certain things, obviously. But, if you wanted it, like it said, if you wanted to talk about ham radio, I'm here to do that. Then I asked about, I said something like, why is Kamala Harris such an idiot? And he goes, well, I want to keep things civil. I can't really discuss matters like that.
So, I was just thinking, this thing is getting more educated as people feed more stuff into it. It's like kind of like self-awareness type thing.
I I think it probably will because it's using an AI large language model, they call it, right? So yeah, it's going to keep its it's going to have its barriers up for things it doesn't want to get into always, right? But it's probably learning, right? The way people ask it things, different languages. You can talk to it in any language you want.
Right, and well, the people that put that together they set restrictions. But if they took those off, that thing would just answer anything.
On the Apple,
anything that it could come up with, it doesn't always mean it's going to be right because AI is still flawed, but it's getting pretty amazing, scary.
Right, and it's taking all the information on any of the questions that people ask, and it's building its own dictionary.
on the Apple App Store, there's something called Microsoft Copilot, your AI companion. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's Microsoft, not Google. Then, okay, yeah, it's Microsoft then. That's the one. You're going to give up ham radio after you start connecting to that thing.
Bye, Rick.
CQ Copilot, CQ Copilot.
Then they also have something called Microsoft 365 Copilot. It is Copilot, Word, Excel, and more.
I have something. Hey, Rich, ask Copilot if he knows how to do Morse code.
Hang on. Let me get it up again because I had to shut it off. I have to shut the microphone off. You're going to ask him, Mike. Hold on. Hang on.
I don't know if Copilot likes Mikey, though.
I think it's mad at me.
Hey, Copilot, do you know Morse code?
He can learn it.
Oh, I got to hit the microphone. Hang on.
I bet he can learn it in 10 milliseconds.
Hey, Copilot, do you know Morse code? You know what's the problem is when what happens is because it's picking up everything in the room as soon as anybody talks, it's also trying to process that. So you got to be in a quiet environment to talk to it.
Yeah, he has too many conversations.
Who's downloaded Copilot? You could change the voice, too.
All right, we're going to shut this live stream off. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for tuning in. N2MDX. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I didn't know you were live.
Oh, I thought you knew, man. I'll leave it up for a few minutes if you want to see it.
Copilot's out there
now. It's okay. It's all right. No, that's cool. I just, I didn't get myself showered up and everything.
Oh.
I would have been more presentable.